I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna be on for too much longer, but sure, we can we can
Alright.
we can we can
What's up?
start it.
What's up, guys? I am playing Rise of the Ronin right now. This is pretty later on in the game. Separate thing. Like we're just having some good anime conversations right now, and this is the most anime-esque game I'm currently rocking. So
All right.
we were
With the
talking about
exception
the
of my
big
hero, the
three.
exception of my, with the
Oh
exception
yeah,
of My Hero Ultra Rumble.
Which is an actual anime game, but yeah.
yeah.
Um,
What you trying
and
to
you
run
know the
that? Is
person
that
saying
what you're
that
saying?
game's super fucking anime. Um,
Oh, you're hopping off soon. Never mind. Never
so
mind.
what we're talking about? The big three. I feel like it's kind of the big three, the big two, and then the big two, since Bleach is getting a massive resurgence as Naruto's versus on the downcline with decline with Boruto. Maybe getting better now, but that shouldn't have been animated, so meh. Um, the big three is an animated discussion, by the way. It's not a manga discussion. It's an anime discussion because you know shit did not become widely popular. A fraction of the people reading the manga that are reading the that are a fraction of the people that are watching the anime are reading the manga. Is what I'm trying to say. But I think if they
Agreed.
all came out now, then if we so like we remove them from the timeline, displace them forward, put them in here with the current formulas they have. Um, I mean, shit, dude. Either fighting shonen type animes would not have progressed the way they did because of those missing, like they're all essentially like Bleach. Not so much. Bleach is more sword based, but like One Piece and Naruto especially are like they took the Dragon Ball formula of like powered up physicality with energy, and they made it to where you're focused mainly on the energy part. The physicality is there, but now it's less brute force and doing the same shit over and over as it is using tactics and espionage and stuff. So kind of shifting more towards the non-martial arts aspect of it. I don't think that I think Naruto would probably do well. I think One Piece would be One Piece with its pacing would not do as well now as it did a while back. Like people were, like used to like now we're used to shows like wrapping up in a tidy like 3-4 seasons. Shit like
Why is that?
Naruto.
Why do
eh,
you think that is?
I mean, shit, I don't know. A lot of different
Attention,
reasons. You what?
attention span probably.
Maybe that, but maybe also like you have a story to tell and you tell it and you don't force it any farther than that.
Well, I mean that also kind of I don't know because like from what I heard, like Naruto's ending, like not counting Boruto for this case, was considered to be in a nice little bow. But you know, My Hero who ended, which currently ended, a lot of people were like, "Yo, that ending was trash." Same for other really top tier anime like
Attack on Titan. Oh my god.
Attack on Titan. In my opinion, the Demon Slayer.
Well, so my thing about shows like that, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, is that they have an ending and then they fucking buckle under the pressure of their fans who don't like it and they go and continue farther. Like Demon Slayer originally ended with Tanjiro getting taken over by Muzan after like he beats him, but Tanjiro gets infected with his cells or some shit. So in the end, he becomes the Demon King, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Muzan's consciousness or if it's Tanjiro's new consciousness. I'm pretty sure it's just Muzan's consciousness, and that Muzan wins in the end. Attack on Titan. Um,
Well, no, that's not how Demon Slayer ends.
well, I know, because they continue forward after that. Like I know Tanjiro gets taken over, but then more shit happens later that was not originally planned. Same thing with Attack on Titan. So you know how like Aaron has his little piss baby moment that had the fans like all pissed off, like where is our fucking where's our antagonist? Where is villain Eren? You know, the dude that was dead set on doing all this shit, the freedom guy. Like, not only was it like the character assassination, like the last four fucking chapters he put out, or actually, I think it was the last two. You know, I'm saying character assassination based off of the mainstream opinion that I heard. The general backlash from the disgruntled part of the community was that it was like character assassination. It was bitch boy Aaron, and it was just cringe, not good writing. So then, what does dude do? He goes and extends the ending. He shows what happens to the people on the island, and he shows that even though Aaron stopped at 80%, not trying to wipe out the world and be a monster, exactly what everyone thought would happen happened. They got fucking wiped out. People came back after they rebuilt. Motherfuckers came back and blew them up with B-2 bombers and shit. Actually, it was like modern day stealth bombers. The progression of technology gets weird at the end of anime like that one in Naruto, but like I'm pretty sure Goku was supposed to end his arc like Dragon Ball Z. I'm pretty sure was supposed to end with Goku beating Cell, and then from there it would be a new Dragon Ball title with Gohan as the protagonist.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
no, yeah,
but
like
but they
Goku was
changed that
supposed to
shit up.
stay dead. Like
Yeah, they
Gohan
changed that shit
was
up.
supposed to win. Gohan beat Cell, but Goku was supposed to actually stay dead. Like, but then the fans are backlash. They're like, well, we could at least have Goku in this last arc, and brought him back as like whatever. And it was supposed to just be for the Boo, like for the start of Boo, but he was then supposed to be gone. But people liked Goku so much they found a way to like Goku back into the story. So Gohan never got his I'm the hero now type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
But
sucked for the first
so
2/3 of Super. Like, damn.
I mean, I do feel like that, like I said, One Piece does have pacing issues. It's definitely gotten better over time, but I also think that the pacing issues are just kind of how anime was back then.
All right, I sort of kind of agree, except
Because
it
for,
came out around the same time as other better paid shows,
True,
and like I really do
but
think.
I guess it's more like the Oda was probably taking inspiration from older style anime.
Well, I think he was 100% going the Dragon Ball route, but maybe not in the way of like you know ridiculously long fight scenes and the same shit happening. He just it's like he cares about every single character, every single place, every single concept he puts on the page. He's gonna devote time to. Everybody's getting backstory. Side characters we will never see in the next arc
shit,
get a backstory, and
shit. In
randomly,
the I've never seen an anime that put a flashback in the middle of a flashback so fucking much as One Piece. Can I, like, Jesus?
yeah.
You
There's
forget
actually a
you're
few
in a
episodes when I
flashback.
get lost about. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. You just forget. You're like, oh shit, this is
They're
what was going
fighting
on.
right now. What's happening? It's good though. Like that's just the one critique I have about One Piece. Welch. Like I love One Piece too. It's up there. Like it's fighting for first place with Naruto and JJK. JJK actually, I'm pretty sure that's going to be in third place for right now, unless this ending is bonkers. Like
Yeah, people are really hopping on the Binding Vow bullshit train right now, and I'm saying like they think all the binding vows like they're essentially saying like Sukuna is a fucking binding vow merchant. He can make crushing, like
no,
insanely broken vows with no fucking consequences essentially.
like like I guarantee Gege just doesn't want to write what the fuck the binding vow was. Like because there's got to be something inconvenient. I guarantee especially with these one hitter quitters he's given. Like I'm pretty
100%.
sure he has to lock into that attack. Like every
But
time he does something, nobody like I don't know something's
I
going
mean,
on.
I mean the thing about the big three is that they're not they're the most popular anime, but none of them are perfect.
Oh, 100% not.
Like
Shit, there's not a
like
perfect anime.
like Bleach with its filler arcs would have probably got, especially the Bound arc. The Bound arc was considered the worst one. One Piece with its pacing, and Naruto. The first half of
Yeah,
Naruto would have gone swimmingly, but the millisecond they started doing filler, it would have just started going downhill from there.
Can
Yep,
can
and
I admit
hot
something?
take, hot
Hmm?
take.
What's up?
Talking no jutsu is fucking stupid. It's a cop out for writing satisfying endings to arcs or confrontations, maybe not arcs.
I don't know. The Talk No Jutsu was always clutch. I fucked with, like that was
I
believable with everything that
Yeah,
happened.
when it's believable, that makes sense. But like,
Like the
But
Nagato one, I'm iffy. Like maybe. But you know what? I really don't fuck with the Obito one. Of
yeah,
Kakashi
no,
can't
Obito
talk
should.
no jutsu him. How is Naruto doing it? He don't know Naruto. He
like,
almost killed
why
Naruto
not
actually.
one time? Could we have just gotten Naruto being like Stone Cold, like
I'm
I'm not
dropping
wasting any
your ass.
words, and he just fucking
I
fucks
mean,
somebody.
against Ishiki,
I
he
thought
was
Pain was gonna be that.
no, against Ishiki and Boruto, like Naruto, when he hit Baryon mode, like he was in that mode for real. He
I
was
mean,
looking
yeah,
vicious.
but yeah, way to put the shit everyone wanted to see in your subpar sequel that no one wanted, and kill
Damn.
Naruto at the same time. I mean, let's be honest, like that's fucking.
Well, no, I mean Naruto survived.
Oh,
Kurama
true,
died.
true, true. Kuruma
Kurama
died.
I
died.
mean,
Naruto survived the burning of the
I
life
don't
force.
think. Oh, because like something I know, because like Boruto is definitely not Naruto. Like Boruto doesn't do talk no jutsus. He does hands no jutsu.
No, Caleb, are you aware of where Boruto's at currently?
No, I'm not. You
Do
can
you
tell
mind?
me.
Okay, so like, well, essentially Boruto just has like, do you remember Sasuke at the Kake Summit when he cut all the banners and was just looking down on Danzo?
Mm-hmm.
Boruto pulled up so fast, stepping on the main antagonist at the moment's face and looking down on him.
Damn.
Same cold ass stare Sasuke had. I was like, yo. Is
Like,
Sasuke like Piccolo? Is Boruto really Sasuke's son now? Because his drip is immaculate. He's pulling up with cold shit, using the sword, chop him up. Like,
see, my opinion about
damn.
Boruto is that I agree it should never have existed. But I won't lie, I found myself. Don said something about Blue Vortex being decent, and I was like, you know what, Don, I'll try. I'll give it a shot. And I actually found myself being like, okay, this is actually pretty good.
That boy Sasuke taught Boruto everything he knew in a year, Caleb.
100%. What did Naruto do for a year? 2 years, actually, right?
Learn
He
different forms of Rasengan.
I thought it was just one.
no,
He
he
learned one
What
literally
different form?
Rasengan
no
and how to
no
learn and how to
he
summon a
learned
frog, or was that pre-time skip? That's pre-time skip. Never mind.
no he learned how to use his shadow clones a little better. Like he upped his hands in fighting and just
See,
learned how to
like
make his
that's
Rasengan bigger.
see, like
That's
that's one of the things about Naruto that
oh, he could
I
also
feel like
slightly channel Kurama's chakra though. That's a big thing. Like he could just make that red eye
I,
shit
I,
happen like when he got
I feel
mad,
like
but he could control it.
Naruto has the worst power system of like the big three.
Bruh, stop it.
No, no,
What?
no, 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 no. Let me explain. Let me explain.
What? Like I usually don't want to defend any anime. I like it, but you know, let me hear you first. Let me hear you.
Okay, okay.
I paused
With
the
most of
game.
the
The viewers
exception,
know how I'm feeling.
okay, and until when a jutsu gets flashy, it's just basically the same old thing. It's basically the same thing. You know, it's either just one of the five chakra elements, right?
Okay,
Unless there's like specific weird jutsus, like the partial expansion jutsu or anything like that.
got you,
But
got you.
In Bleach, and One Piece, none of the abilities are similar, but they're not the same.
I mean, I feel you, but think about Hitsugaya versus Halibel.
Yeah, okay, that's water versus ice. Can you name another similar Zanpakuto ability?
Shit, you got me there, Ghost Rider. No, let me. Oh,
What
well, also
are we talking
Rukia,
about shit that we can
Rukia,
name? Like
Rukia
how many
shit's
do we
also like
remember?
Hitsugaya.
Well, I'm just
Uh,
he made a statement saying that those two are basically the same. I was like, okay, can you name any others?
Okay,
Rukia.
yeah, but my thing about there is like
But there's so much different types of jutsu that even if you had two lightning style users, it'd look totally different. Like,
I mean, I guess it's more about for Naruto
oh,
in
lightning
particular,
style is
because
actually the worst because you think of lightning style, you think of Kakashi or Sasuke, Chidori, and then
I guess,
Raikage,
oh
Killer
yeah, I
Bee,
mean, it's
lightning
that and
style wrestling.
Naruto. I mean, if you think of Naruto in his jutsus, it's Rasengan, 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 Rasengan.
Hey, don't forget Shadow Clone and Sexy Jutsu.
Yeah, that's why I kind of disagree. Wait. Are
And
you saying you
but
don't?
then
Wait.
but then
Are
look
you
at
saying Naruto has
Kakashi.
the worst power system?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That I
Okay,
don't.
no. I think I do agree with that. I think I do agree with that.
What you
Let me
do?
explain my side. Let me explain my
No,
side.
no. Okay,
Let me explain. All
you know
right.
what, Caleb, you shoot your shot.
The other shows do way more with their power systems than
Okay,
Naruto does.
I'm not saying that that's a lie.
Until it gets to the point where like at a certain point, shit becomes irrelevant unless it's got to do with eyeballs or a
Or you're,
goddamn Jinchuriki.
yeah, no, that's probably my strongest critique with Naruto.
Like
Like
I want to
because
see.
I want to see Rock Lee be useful more. I want to see shit. I want to see Choji be useful more. Damn it.
I didn't even give a shit about I just want to see you're setting up a system for like chakra natures just by the way that they design it and stuff.
Mhm.
It's kind of like the Black Clover's system of magic, how it branches and it gets more and more specific and stuff depending on
Mhm.
what kind of magic you have. Uh, we did not see hardly any combo jutsus in that whole show. The biggest and the coolest one we got by far was when Kuruma. It was Naruto in his
Kurama.
fucking Kuruma mode. His big avatar mode covered in the perfect Susanoo that Sasuke had.
See,
I don't
that's
know.
hold
See,
on, wait,
Sasuke and
wait,
Naruto did
wait.
have a lot of cool little combo jutsu though, because they had a wind
Can
style Rasengan that had black fire that Sasuke was putting his hand on the Rasengan to make. Like,
can I
it's
interject
really
real
tough.
quickly?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And like the thing is, there's so many cool stuff. Do you remember that one opening where it's like it literally has Naruto and Sasuke teaming up, where it's like Sasuke's riding Kurama like a horse and it's Susanoo? Where the fuck was that in the show?
No, that actually kind of would have been sick. I'm not gonna lie. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about,
But
and
like we see that sort of stuff and it's only in one it's really only in Shippuden. You see we get a little bit of that, of the cunning like three-person teamwork type deal.
yeah,
Cuz like I thought that's what the show was going to be. Was like a three-man team doing various different fucking things with their jutsus
I
fighting as
know.
one
Like
and
the
then it
story
quickly just
escalated a
becomes
little crazy out of nowhere.
yeah, they did all this training as a team, and then yeah, sure, they're doing things around each other, but they're just doing idle jutsus on their own, not combining anything, not really using any special tactics, not exactly like there's a few instances of them you know, using their powers in creative ways to do things versus that's literally all well, okay, I can't say that for Bleach as much. Bleach is literally just slamming shit against each other, but that's kind of what that, it's kind of what that, like, Bleach is more akin to Dragon Ball in terms of like how
Yeah,
their
it's
fights
like
go
Dragon
because
Ball
it's
Z with
just,
swords.
yeah,
Like
it's just beam against
everybody's
I
beam.
mean,
trunks.
I would say near the end when Naruto stopped caring less about hands and more about jits and more about flashy jutsus, Naruto also kind of falls more into the Dragon Ball Z
Bro,
line.
I can't even focus on this fight because of this conversation. Like, my thing is like Boruto. The reason why I like it so much right now as a blue vortex is because they still got the OP as jutsu. Like Usahiko is fucking insane, but they've also upped the playing field of enemy, and there's like multiple of them. So like you see, and then they have certain techniques and certain technologies that could just absorb chakra now. Like so you can't just do anything you fucking want anymore. Like there's actually setup, there's actually strategy coming back. Like it's bringing the show back to its roots because even though you are that powerful, you're limited now because you can't just do that shit because you're wasting a lot of chakra for no fucking reason.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like they do more with their stuff, and honestly, I think the other shows understand what kind of show they are, at least what their shows are better than Naruto, because Naruto starts as that like slower, technical, more like I
Yeah,
like when
the
things are
Chunin
lower in
exams was peak.
scale. Yeah, I like
Like,
when things are lower in scale like that because it's
there's a
like
lot of
just
room to grow and flourish, and like
yeah.
less people being OP.
But it's just because when they get big, they lose that shit. Like they stop working as a team. They are essentially like just like the all the team shit goes out the window as soon as they start hunting Sasuke. There is literally no more team combat after that.
Damn it, Sasuke!
It's
Sasuke
pretty
did
much
fuck it up.
1v1 throughout the whole show. Speaking of Sasuke, why did they abandon the curse mark in Shippuden like that?
No,
Yeah,
he should have kept
that's
it.
another thing.
He should have like cutting out Orochimaru. Should have just cut out Orochimaru, but he still should have had that because that's Senjutsu. First of all, like we didn't even know that,
See, that
and then
that's an
two,
arc. That sorry,
he
I'll
could
let
have.
you finish.
No, two, he just would have still had a cool amped. He could amp himself further with the Mangekyo Sharingan and the Curse Mark, have a transformation that was sick. The hands threw me off at first when I first saw Sasuke with that shit. But they grew on me. I was like, yo, he looked like a demon out here for real. I fucks with it.
So what I would have done with the show is have Sasuke actually take Orochimaru's ability to bestow curse marks. Like he
He
should
would
have,
have gave
you
himself
know,
one.
yeah,
Like,
like he literally could have gone around and his entire fucking little troop of people that he was making. He
oh,
could
he
have
could have
just
gave Sugetsu and Kairin one, and that would have amped
100%, bro.
them. And oh
100%, bro.
my
We could
god,
have, dude.
we
The
need to
curse
write
art was
anime.
the curse art. Like I'm telling you, bro. The curse mark was like the second coolest part, the second most
Low key.
interesting part. It was a perfect parallel to what Naruto had going on, and they just
Hmm.
abandoned that shit for some weak ass brother. Okay, I'm not gonna call the brother plot weak because it's a good, it's a
It's
good
one of the
arc.
strongest plots in the like
Yeah,
for the majority of Naruto.
but for something, you know, way less emotionally investable, or it went for more like emotional investment than, like
Like just pure
spectacle.
revenge.
But we also just don't give a fuck about Sasuke at that point because he's been a shitter for the whole show.
I cared about Sasuke. I don't know about y'all. Like, look, I felt Sasuke. All right, when my brother did that shit, and then I found out the village set my brother up to do that shit. I think I'd be pissed too. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, would I kill the
No,
whole
a
village?
100%. I
No, but
identify
I
with
would
his
kill
shit that
those
he's doing.
elders. I would kill the elders, and I damn sure would have killed Danzo. But the whole village, they don't need to smoke.
I fucking died because I also can't focus on this combat while talking about this stuff. But yeah, but like that's essentially like I don't know, man. Just the curse mark was cool, and we
The
saw
curse mark was cool.
we saw two forms of it. Naruto literally got like 7 different forms,
And
He's
bringing
not
it back to
lying
my
much.
and they were just more
bringing it
of the
back to my
same.
bringing it back to my Naruto is kind of like DBZ argument.
No, honestly, after Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego and Dragon Ball, I hope they just knock it the fuck off with Goku and Vegeta transforming. They just need to master those two powers and
Nah, they're already giving them like modifiers for
Yeah,
their powers and
Vegeta
stuff.
already. Yeah, Vegeta's being Vegeta. But anyways, what I wanted to say was because you bring Orochimaru coming back basically out of nowhere, it brings up a valid point because it's the same argument that people have with One Piece. You know, One Piece, a character death. Sometimes they do a lot of fake outs and shit.
$100%.
Honestly for the most part in Naruto, with the exception of the villains, it's the same shit. Orochimaru should be dead. Kabuto
well,
should be dead. Hell, both Naruto and Sasuke should be dead.
Kakashi should be dead.
Kakashi should be dead. Thank you. You know, and like one of the things that I'm a firm believer of is that like Neji's death was completely fucking pointless.
No, like
I think that
anybody, you know who I think people would have really been mad if he got killed?
who
Choji, bro. If Choji would have
agreed.
died. Like that would
I,
have
I
impact, especially if it was to save Shikamaru or maybe they went in to
I
help
mean,
Naruto.
I can
I don't
understand
know.
keeping the I can understand keeping the Inoshika trio alive. that makes sense to me. But you know,
I don't
Kiba,
know. Well,
Shino, what were they doing for the story? 10-10. Hell, honestly, I think the only thing that would make that could the only possible thing that would make Guy versus Madara better is if Lee would have fought Madara with Guy as like a master and pupil type thing.
like,
Maybe,
oh,
but then that kind of undersells Guy's power as a solo type.
I don't know.
I don't think.
I know.
Guy did have help though. Like, let's not just act like Guy did all of that solo. There was Minato, Rock Lee, Kakashi. They helped him out in clutch moments. Guy did a good
100%.
job though. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not trying to undersell what he did because Guy's still that motherfucking taijutsu master at the end of the day. He got the best hands in the show.
Yeah. Plus, I think for them to do it that way. All right. So
Well,
sticking with the death thing,
I'm
he should have died there. But also, if
No, that would have had impact.
he wouldn't have let Rock Lee do it because he knows what the Eight Gates does.
Hmm.
I'm just it was a bad example, but I'm just saying that that like that moment would have been better if you know more people would have died. Like
Oh, like the
like
war? Yeah, like the war arc of the show and the little bit of deaths that happened. I mean, RIP to Inoichi and Shukaku or Shikaku. But shit, even Aoi survived that shit.
Too many people survived. I think Neji and Choji should have died in the forest arc. Um,
Nah,
but
nah. I just wish Neji lived. I don't know why. I wanted him. I wanted him to be in the changed Hyuga clan.
you wanted to see him be the
Like because like in Boruto, Heizashi even tells Naruto that he changed, like Naruto changed the Hyuga clan, like how he told Neji he would have done at the Chunin exams. Now I wish Neji was there to see that and be a part of that type deal. Like shit, maybe even they made Neji head of the clan because he changed the Hyuga clan. You feel me?
yeah. Which I mean, I just think he should have died there
Oh, if
because
he
he
would have
did.
died, he would have died in the forest, and that
Yeah.
probably would have been a little bit more poetic at the same time. So
honestly, Choji should have died in part one. They just asked both him and Lee just got an ass pull with Tsunade. Hell, Tsunade should have
and Neji.
died.
Tsunade should be dead. Honestly, for what they did with Sakura, I would have had Sasuke kill her
Honestly, yeah.
instead of this
I mean,
fucking pitiful shit we get now. It's it's almost like
Yo,
they left
Sakura
everyone
got
alive
his.
because they knew that they were gonna make fucking Boruto, you know?
Sakura hasn't even appeared in Blue Vortex yet. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just I just there's a lot of the issues that like other anime have. Naruto also has it. Is it as bad? No, no. I'll give like Naruto's pacing isn't as bad as like One Piece for example. It has its moments, mind you, with you know filler arcs because I think filler arcs are stupid. That's just my opinion though.
Yeah, I mean, filler arcs are mainly there to, make up for the gaps in manga pacing, but we don't need them. We really don't. Like,
Unless
or at
they're
least,
actually fire, add to the canon.
man, I don't know. Bleach is the worst on filler just because it has actual entire fucking season long arcs that are pointless. Um,
I would say Naruto is probably worse than filler, just because the first half of Naruto had 100 episodes of filler. Hell, Naruto had filler even after the manga was over. They were still fighting Obito. They had like a month-long filler break. Sorry, they still had filler even after the manga was finished.
That's what I didn't get. Because how sway? You don't need to wait on nothing. Everything's out. Like you're finishing. Just finish.
yeah, and that's what happens when you try to artificially extend a story past the point where you had planned. Like, you can definitely see the gaps. You can see the gaps in the whole
I mean,
fucking Akutsuki stuff.
I definitely think that of all like of Kubo, Kishimoto, and Oda, I definitely think Oda is the one who actually plans his story better.
Who Oda?
100%.
Because like
Yeah.
I really do think that my honest opinion, like I've told Don about this with my top 10 with my top 10 list for anime. I put if you ask me to say Shippuden and Naruto, I put Shippuden in my top 20 and regular Naruto in my top 10. Because I think that like OG Naruto, I think like the first season is probably the best. Is probably like the best part. Because like you get all the characters are actually doing something.
Mm.
You know, like the argument of the show's called Naruto just doesn't work for me because I want to see these groups of people do something.
This
It's the
show
same
is
reason.
called Naruto. What the fuck? That's so stupid.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck, bro? The show is called Dragon Ball. We literally spend so little time on the Dragon Balls.
For after
Like it's
Dragon
like it's
Ball,
like
it was a wrap. Like they were just an
it's like
I mean, it's
afterthought.
the one
it's
or
the
two
story in
characters
the
being
verse.
so, one
Yeah.
like that. That's one of the reasons why like One Piece and Bleach are more attractive to me as shows because it's not just the main character who's the most overpowered.
Shit,
You can always
Kenpachi
find
is built
characters who
different.
are like you can always find, like authors who don't know how to write women. Um Definitely think he's one of them. Fucking Gege is 100% one of them motherfuckers.
Wait,
I
who's
thought Gay Gay had it
wait?
for a little bit. I thought he was on to something, but never
The
mind.
Jujutsu Kaisen guy.
Okay. Well, you said definitely think he does, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about Kubo, Kishimoto, or
Probably
Oda.
Kishimoto.
Well, when I said he in the first place, I was talking about Naruto's author. Um,
Okay. Okay.
like the only, you know, pseudo interesting female character we get, the only one with any fucking actual presence is Tsunade, and she's literally just, bad bitch, Sundeer.
You know,
She's a hard trope.
I'm gonna say this, and I know people don't disagree with me. I don't think Sakura is that bad of a character.
I
Shit, she was at the start. I'm not gonna hold you.
I
She was
think
at the
her
start. I
character
give you that.
is like being a badly written, like, I don't know. I don't like the whole like abuse for comic thing. I guess I understand it was like a different time, but boys don't go around slapping girls in the face like that for comedic relief in anime. So let's keep it even. Um, but like aside from all that, and like the I just think her character was well written, was had like the seeds to be a well written, thought out character, especially with the whole inner self, like seeming like an actual different entity, especially when she shoves Ino out of her mind with it. But much like the curse mark,
They
all
just
that shit
dropped
gets
that shit.
abandoned. All that shit gets abandoned. Everything that's not Naruto centric gets fucking dropped. Like, I don't think he knows how to write outside of the main character. Like, look at Sai, the fucking Sasuke, the Sasuke light guy we got, who is a
I was offended when I saw
very
that nigga.
unmemorable character. I was like, who is this fucking goofball with his goddamn ink
Bull cut.
shit?
How you
I
look
mean,
like
like
Lee and
I mean
Sasuke at the
that's
same
one
time?
of the
What's going on?
reasons why like I don't know. I mean, that's one of the things about Naruto that I just never was really a fan of because like who remembers Sai's backstory?
Shit, I mean, I do, but that's just because I'm a Naruto fan. I remember everybody's backstory.
I mean that's one of the reasons why I mean I don't know like his back sure I remember it too if I'm being honest but his backstory is
But who talking? Who
relative
bring it up?
yeah well his backstory is basically it's forgettable
His whole
like
character is forgettable. I'm lucky. He's lucky I remember the name Sai. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is because it's one fucking syllable.
And the only reason I really remember him like that these days is because I like some of
it's
his
because of
moves on
Shinobi
Shinobi.
Strikers.
Yeah.
I can't think of any memorable scenes he's in, any hype shit he did. And like, I think his reception quickly determined how much screen time he would get, which was less and less and less until he just was not there anymore. Like, where is that motherfucker in the Ninja War? I'm sure they had some excuse for where he actually was,
Right.
but
He
Okay.
was in like the first fight with Naruto with like not Naruto sorry with
He got in a fight with his
Kankuro.
brother.
Yeah, because his
Like,
brother was one of the ones that was reanimated.
I hated that they kept just reviving people that meant something to other people and kept so happening, running into each other in battle. Like, can we like do something different? Like, why are we cutting and pasting the same storyline on every character in this war arc?
100%.
And can we also talk about how the Ototsukis, like, I don't know, I feel like the Ototsukis would have been better if they were introduced earlier.
Or
It would have been
just in
better if they were
Boruto,
never introduced at all, in my opinion. Like,
because it could have been Hagoromo, and he could have warned them after the whole altercation that hey, beings like my mother, like, or shit, if we're keeping it to Boruto, or like Madara was the big bad, and that little six paths mode he had was the final villain. When Hagoromo boosted them after they beat Madara, they could have been like, hey, there's going to be beings like him coming, and just save that for Boruto. And with the ninja tech, that's part of the reason why they were making the ninja tech.
yep. And if you wanted to write a sequel so badly, you literally just could have had the Sage of Six Paths warn Naruto and Sasuke that something was coming. Give Sasuke a different actual reason to be out of the fucking village. Give Naruto a different reason to be,
No,
an
first of
absent
all,
father.
fuck them being like, oh, I need to keep my arm off to atone for my sins. Give Sasuke a fucking arm. Like, just give him an arm. What is it? First, I'm
Is
mad that they
that
blew each
really
other's
why
arms
they
up.
That
why
is the yeah.
Yeah, that's
that is
really
such
the
a
reason.
weird hill to die on when you don't even kill off characters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what
I
the
mean,
fuck
but
are we
like
doing?
with but like One Piece, when they kill off a character, they're dead. It's rare that he does it, but he does do it.
Man, why do you have to
100%.
do it to Monica in One Piece, though? Welch, can we talk about that? And then in the
Which
worst possible way, getting donutted, bruh. Damn.
uh
R.I.P.
Jeez.
Ace.
yeah.
Damn it. No, fuck with Ace. Just his whole aesthetic. Just everything about him. How he be just sleeping on you mid conversation. I thought that was hilarious for whatever reason. They didn't have to jump Ace like that. Blackbeard, hell.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, good conversation, but I was supposed to go to bed an hour ago.
That's fine, bro. I'll see you.
This
Yeah.
happens every single goddamn time I talk to Dawn. Every single time.
Well, it
Bro,
was a
every night
good
I'm on
But
with
anime
Dawn, we're both up
discussion.
too late.
Say what?
I said every time I'm up with you, we're both up too late.
100%. It's actually hell. But all right, y'all.
all
Hope
right,
y'all
but
enjoyed the anime talk. Dante the Don and the real ones with me. Uh, Catch y'all next time.
yeah, fuck you, Trent.
Damn. R.I.P.